Uno. Hello, here we are again in our interview series from the International Association for Counseling, where we want to meet different members around the world who share their own experience about being part of our association. And today we are with Monica from Mexico. Welcome, Monica.
Hi, Desiree. Thank you for inviting me.
Welcome. No, we're very happy to have you. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Monica.
I am Monica. I am a human being. I am constantly being myself. I represent Mexico. I am ambassador for Mexico in the IAC and IAC, and I am studying information for my master in psychotherapy, humanistic approach, Gestalt, basically.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you for that. Now, um, since you've been part of IAC, what do you think and feel that IAC has given you?
It has given me a lot of things. For starters, it has given me the opportunity to meet amazing people, which I can grow among. So we learn together how therapy is done in different parts of the world and how it is perceived. And for me, that is very rich nutrient because we we get to feel how everyone is different and everybody needs different approach to therapy. There is not one size fits all for how we should do things. There's no should. So that for starters. It has also given me the opportunity to bring my perspective into the table and to feel that I am not alone in what I am doing, because most at the beginning of my career I felt like it has been a solitary path, like when you are a therapist, and now I don't feel alone in this world. I feel that I belong to a group that is doing like the same mission to help people be themselves and grow and live a fulfilling life.
That is,
Because uh-huh.
that is, I'm sorry to interrupt. That
No,
I was
don't
thinking
worry.
that you bring up a very, very common feeling that I hear around counselors around the world, that it's
Mm-hmm.
feeling lonely, or because our work is a lot of times individual, so we are there in
Mm-hmm.
our office and we see people, but it's things that we cannot share other than with our supervisor.
Yes.
So I think that you are giving voice to a feeling that it's very common among counselors around the world. So having a group to belong to that understands where you're at and that
Mm-hmm.
it's very inclusive really brings a sense of belonging and of walking the path with someone. So thank you for
Yes.
sharing that.
I guess
Now,
that's priceless.
it is
Mm-hmm.
priceless. Monica, what would you say that it's the biggest challenge for international counseling in your own point of view?
I We have like a fixed belief of what therapy is like, right? So we automatically think like, I am going to this approach of therapy, or I am going to this approach of therapy, or Mexican counselors do this way, and African counselors do this way. So, and as I was telling before, there is no one size fits all. So the challenge is how we as persons like open our perspective to be able to get what therapy and counseling and coaching and all the ways we can walk along the path with our clients or patients are able to help. Because if we are not open to receive, that counseling, however it might be on that session of therapy or with that counselor in particular, we might not get the benefits of it. So it's like changing the perspective of what therapy is like, or how we see therapy. Because it might, I guess, every country sees therapy or has its own regulations or has its own approaches or preparation for their counselors or therapists or coaches. So how we receive and respect all the different perspectives and what each one of them brings to the table. I guess that's the biggest challenge. How do we open the perspective of the clients to be willing to receive the benefits they might receive from it? I don't know if I explained myself, Desiree.
You were very clear, very clear.
Okay.
Thank you, Monica.
Perfect.
Now, you became recently an IAC member. For people who are curious about IAC or who are wondering if it would be interesting or valuable enough to be part of the International Association for Counseling, what would you tell them?
Join the IAC. It has been, talking personally, it has been like that step that pushed me to feeling a part of something bigger, and that is greater than whatever I might think I might help. So if you join, you get a lot of benefits. Starting to feel it, like the feeling that is priceless, as I was telling before, but also you get access to very valuable information and to experiences from other people, like how are they doing things, how we might do things better together to create a better impact and a bigger impact, because obviously we're better when we're together. So having this space of international dialogue and like a general view of how therapy is done, and the newsletters we receive every month, and this space, it's a space that gives me, and I guess all the members, the opportunity to grow together and to make a greater impact. And I guess it's very valuable that.
Thank you, Monica. Now, is there anything else that we didn't cover in this interview that you would want to share?
No, I am just feeling grateful for the IAC. It is very, I feel blessed, like to have joined path with you, who invited me to belong. And I guess there's a lot of work to do to open the perspective of people and how we see things and therapy, and to see it as a tool that makes us better persons, as human beings. Not me as a therapist, but me as human being. Going into therapy, I guess that's the biggest challenge where I live, because here in Mexico also therapy is not yet well received. Like people have their ideas. So there's a lot of work to do in that area, and I am well compromised to changing that belief, because we're here to grow and to be better persons.
I appreciate mentioning your own views on what's happening in your country. And I would add, because I'm from Mexico too, even though I live in Vancouver right now, I'm from Mexico, and I understand where you're coming from. And part of the challenges, beautiful things, and also difficult things regarding counseling. And I think that another challenge that I think that there's in Latin America, but also in Mexico, it's the sense of working together to become team players. And I think that's something that IAC brings to the table, that you become a team player, not an individual who's looking to gain your own clients, your own benefits, but working for a bigger cause, and working with other people just for the fact of working with other people, not to gain something or get more money, but like because there's like a big mission of bringing something beautiful to others. And I think that's a great challenge also too, that I would add to the one that you're
Yes, of
sharing with us.
course.
So thank
Working
you for your
together and bringing 1 plus 1 is 3. We all always bring more value when we work together.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you for joining us today and for sharing part of your views with us. See you in
Thank you,
our next
Desiree.
interview. Bye, Monica.
Bye.